Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. Usual instant tournaments, weekly free. That's that. So let's say this is 8 boards, match points. You have Nobody has more high card points than you. That's what BBO means by a best hand tournament. Um, Other people can have the same points and better distribution, but nobody can have more points than you. So it's an extra bit of information which you might be able to use in this event, which you wouldn't have in a normal bridge competition. If you do like these videos, then please, there's a button you can click that says like, and you can subscribe to the channel. Please feel free to leave any comments. So we're on to board one. 18-point high card points. But it's not a great 18. Here we are, 13 of our 18 points are in these short suits here. I do believe in devaluing these hands that are just above the one no trump range, whatever one no trump range you play, into one no trump, especially playing with the robot. The robot is much better at its sequences that follow a no trump opening than it is for other bids. So I'm going to open this one no trump 15 to 17, even though I've got 18 in a 5-card suit. 2 hearts is a transfer to spades, and see if we play there or whether it's going to invite us. It's going to invite us, and it may, yeah, so it's got 5 spades, 9 high card points. We don't want to play in spades. We're going to play in 3 no trumps. Now we might have got there. We'll see dummy now, and they've led spades, and we can see we've got 5 spade tricks off the top. We've got a weakness in diamonds. That we've got hearts here. So how would the sequence bidding have gone? If we'd opened 1 club, this hand would have said 1 spade. We'd have said 2 no trumps, 17, 18. This hand would have bid new minor forcing, 3 diamonds, which might have attracted a double if this hand has diamonds. And we would have bid 3 no trumps. So I think 3 no trumps is going to be the contract everywhere. We just got to hope that the lack of information we've given about our hand will mean that we can come to an extra trick. So basically the plan here is going to be, I'm going to win this spade with the ace in my hand, which will enable me to get to overtake the queen with the king and make all those other spades, but also both west and east may be uncertain about the position of the queen of spades if I win with the ace. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to cross to the king of clubs, and then I'm going to run a club. And I'll have to work out whether I'm going to run the 10 or play low to the jack. And that's large part going to depend which card appears from east on the first round of clubs. So we'll take this line. Well, I don't think there'll be much doubt about where the queen is, at least as far as west is concerned, when I win with the ace. But I'm doing that so that I've got an entry to these spades. I don't have to cash them straight away as soon as I get there with the king of clubs and give away lots of information. We'll see what card appears from east. An 8. Right. So now we're missing the 9. I think east would have 9-8 doubleton would have played the 9 and followed with the 8. So there's a possibility that they've got queen 9, 8, and the 2. And now if I leave the 7 and finesse the jack, they'd be left with queen 9. So I'm going to lead the 10. Then if East has that combination, I'll be able to go back to dummy and finesse again. Um, there's if clubs are three, we had 8 clubs, so I had 5 and 3. So if we have 8 clubs and they're 3-2, we're either going the queen will be in East's hand and the finesse will work, and we'll have all the club tricks, or it'll be in West's hand and the finesse won't work. So we're going to lead the 10 of clubs, because that if East has 4 clubs, that lets us pick them all up. They haven't, so it looks like they've got 2 and West has 3 to the queen. So we'll play low, and we're hoping that West doesn't switch to a diamond, and they don't. So we may or may not be ahead. They played a club back, which they might not have done if we'd opened 1 club. So a high diamond from East. I think they're encouraging that there. So we can win with the ace. I'm going to cash my clubs here. Obviously, I'm keeping all my spades. I'm going to throw a heart to start with. 10 of hearts from East. No. Keeping the queen 10 just to make them think that I might have something in diamonds and be hoping to set them up. Because they're going to have to come to a crunch decision when I lead the 5 of hearts, as you will see. Because this is match points, over tricks matter. They can make a difference of lots of points. It's 2 hearts that East has thrown away. Suggests there that they've got a lot of hearts. So West has turned out with 4 spades. East thrown another high diamond. I and a 3rd heart. East either had a lot of hearts or not many at all. So I've made my 9 tricks. I'm going to lead the 5 of hearts, and now I have to work out whether to finesse or not. Question is, has East come down to the 9, King 9 of hearts, and 1 out of the Ace King of diamonds, or have they come down? Did they come down to Ace King of diamonds and 9 of hearts? I'm inclined to think the latter. I think I'm going up with the ace here, because I think if I play finesse, the King of hearts will win, and I know West has probably got King and another heart. They'll play a diamond to East's Ace King. So I'm going to take my 10 tricks. The ace was there. So actually, well, it wouldn't have mattered. We could have taken the finesse and I'd have been all right because the diamonds were blocked. But 430 is 85.7%. So there's a 460 and a 520. They did well to get 520. They must have finessed clubs the other way. And there are a few people going down. That's for now. Now we've got just 12 points, so nobody's got more than 12 points. But 6 clubs, 4 diamonds. This is definitely an opening hand, but it almost certainly just a part score hand, because we haven't got a major suit, and partner can't have more than 12 points. So it's unlikely we got 3 no trumps. It's possible if the clubs were to run 1 heart. We certainly can't bid 2 diamonds, which you see 2 diamonds here is a reverse, shows 18 to 22 total points. We don't have that. We could bid 2 clubs, which shows twice rebiddable clubs, or we could do this. And this is match points. So no trumps. The first trick counts 40 points, and then subsequent tricks 30 points. So this is a lot more than the tricks we would get in clubs. And if we can set up clubs and get to them, we're going to do a lot better. So They may well lead spades, but that may give a trick to my queen. So I'm going to bid one no trump, 12 to 14 points, and that won't encourage partner to bid on. So now the question is, so we've got the spade lead. Clubs are not set up, but we will have an entry. And the seven of spades is a bit ominous. It looks like spades are breaking badly, but we do have a double stop in both the red suits. So it looks like we could lose one club and hopefully five spades. But that will mean that we're probably going to lose. And they switch to diamonds. I'm not going to win the ace of diamonds in my hand. I'm going to put the 8 on, just so they. And then I'm going to play the 5 of clubs. So we've got 6 clubs. There's 2 in dummy. That's 8. We've got to hope that either they're 3-2 or the 10 comes down. And they've gone back to spades now. But they play diamonds again. So if clubs are breaking, we're going to do very well here. Let's see if clubs are breaking. They are. So now, because we had 8, so the 4 of theirs are gone. They've only got 1 left. So you'll see that I got the 4 clubs and 2 hearts. I got all the tricks bar 1. East has been very keen on playing diamonds. West has been very keen on playing spades. So we're going to keep spade from there, last club from there, another spade from there. I'm going to keep 3 hearts in dummy. Keep that spade there for now. A heart discard from there. Another heart discard. So we started with 6 hearts. They had 7. I've thrown 2 of them away. I'm throwing the 9 of diamonds away this time. They've thrown another heart. So now I'm going to throw the 9 of spades because I think West's got a bigger spade. They've still kept 1 diamond, and now I'm going to play this heart. I'm hoping this hand's got a spade and this hand's got a diamond. Okay, this hand discarded well. We'll let this hand keep spades and diamonds. But 150 is 100%. So everybody else is in 3 clubs or 5 clubs. But yep. So that was a good result. At match points, you really want to try and play in no trumps if you can. That's the pairs scoring where it's the number of pairs you beat that matters. So provided no trump scores better than clubs more than 50% of the time, you're showing a profit. It might be that 1 no trump goes down a lot when 3 clubs is making, so you lose by a lot, but the amount you lose by doesn't matter. It's the number of times you win and the number of times that you lose at match points that matters. So I think no trumps will score better than clubs more than 50% of the time. And so that's why I did that. Bid no trumps rather than rebidding clubs. Right, we're into here. This is the 16 points. So this is, everybody is opening this 1 no trump. Every robot is bidding 3 no trumps. So this is all on the play of the cards. Everybody, I expect, will be in 3 no trumps. And we get the 2 of spades lead. We've got 3 spade tricks, 4 heart tricks. That's 7. 8 of clubs is 8. So we can take a club finesse. If it wins, that's our 9th trick. And if it doesn't, the queen of clubs will be our 9th trick. And If it loses and they come through a diamond, we can just cover whatever diamond they lead, and this hand will be on lead, and they won't be able to run all their diamonds. So that's the line. We just need to be a little bit careful with entries, because you see that if we were to win this first trick with the ace of spades, we're a bit stuffed for getting to our ace queen of hearts if the jack of clubs wins and the king of clubs is in this hand. So we just need to be careful of entries. We've got 6 hearts between us, so they've got 7. Most of the time they'll break 4-3. More than 50% of the time, their 7 hearts will be split 4-3. So if you remember that, when there's an odd number of cards missing, they break as close to even as possible. 3-2, 4-3, etc. More than 50% of the time. But if you're missing an even number of cards, they split it evenly, so 3-3 or 2-2 or 4-4, less than 50% of the time. So what I need to do here is to win this trick in dummy. So I'm hoping that when I'm planning to cash all my hearts before I play clubs, just so I don't have any blockages that I have to deal with. So I'm going to, having 1 in dummy, I'm going to cash the king jack of hearts. Having done that, they're both followed to all those, so the hearts can't be worse than 5-2. So I might be setting up 1 heart winner for them by cashing the ace queen. I'm coming to the ace of spades. Now I'm going to cash the ace queen of hearts, throwing 2 diamonds away, and they both followed. So that's 6 of their 7 hearts gone. So the last one's going on this. So I haven't set them up any heart winners. We've still got a spade stop, and my diamonds are good enough to stop them. The club goes from there. So I'm going to leave the 3 of clubs to the jack. And that wins. So that probably means that the king is in this hand. So I'm going to see how the clubs are breaking. Because when this hand wins the king, they won't be able to attack diamonds. I'm going to play this now. Try and set up the last club in dummy. Spade. There's my 9th trick. And I'm going to play the club now. And that's a winner. And now I've just got to guess the diamonds. Well, robots are very keen to go up with aces if they have them. They wouldn't have gone up with the queen, so I'm going to try the jack. Draws the ace. So this, well, I don't think we could have got more tricks than that. So 96.4%. One person did it. So that was all about making sure of your entries. The first thing was to make sure we could get all our heart tricks and our club tricks. And foolishly, the robot discarded a club. You can see 4 clubs in dummy, and the robot had that. It's worth looking at this as a defensive lesson. So if I just get this up on the screen, this hand again. And we just go next. So they led the spade. Now I'm careful that I need to unblock the hearts, cash those 2 heart winners first while I've still got the ace of spades as an entry to my hand, because I can't afford to overtake the jack of hearts, because that would set up their 8 of hearts as a winner on the 4th round. My spots aren't good enough. So I have to let... Now I can come to the ace of spades. I've still got spade stop. That's all right. Now I can cash my ace queen of hearts, and this is where the robot goes wrong. I leave the queen of hearts, and it throws the 5 of clubs away. It can see 4 clubs in dummy. Knows that partner probably can't keep 4 clubs. It can see that the jack of spades is going to lose to the queen. It should throw the jack of spades away, not as it does the 5 of clubs. And then I would have got a trick less if it had thrown the jack of spades away. So that's a lesson worth learning, that if you're a defender, you can keep length with dummy. So if the dummy's got 4-card suit, in general, you should keep a 4-card suit with it to prevent that 4th card from being good. So that's just an interesting bit of defense that the robots got wrong. Let's come back to board 4. The opponents have opened 1 club, pass, pass, pass round to me. So we've got 19 points, including a stop in their suit with a singleton king of diamonds, 5 spades. I think this hand is too good to overcall 1 spade. I think I'm going to double and see what partner does. Partner couldn't overcall 1 club, but that, that just means they don't have a 5, a 5-card suit and 8 points. So we'll double, and if we might then bid no trumps, or we might bid spades, but it will show a hand that was too good to make an immediate overcall. 1 diamond from them, pass again from partner. Right, I'm going to bid 1. I can't bid no trumps now without my diamond stop. I'm going to, but this does promise that the clubs were real, that there were 5 clubs. So partner's got likely to be short in clubs. So I'm just going to bid 1 spade now. I'd really like to have 6 spades for this bid. Partner goes to 3 spades, so they got 4 and 4 to 6 points. But to some extent, we thought they did have that. So we're going to lose a diamond, maybe 2 clubs and a heart. What 6 points can, it says 4 to 6 high card points. Partner had the ace of hearts. Then we're probably making 4 hearts. Partner has queen of diamonds, jack of clubs, jack of spades. We're probably not making 4 spades. What do we think? He jumped to 3 spades. It could have been 2 spades. 4 to 6. He's got the king of clubs, for example. 4 spades, then we're off 3 aces. We've got 3 aces and we'll make 4 spades. I think we'll try 4 spades. The odds are we're making 4 spades more often than not. Right, so that's not a great set of cards from partner, but we are in with a chance here. Danger is that the 3rd round of clubs is going to get roughed out, that my partner will get over roughed on the 3rd round of clubs. But well, they're probably going to play it now after cashing the ace of hearts, just so. No, the 6 of diamonds. Well, home and dry, because there's 5 spades in dummy, 5 spades in our hand. That's 10. They've only got 3. They've got to fall. They are split 3-0, but they've all got to fall under the ace, king, queen of spades, and I can afford to draw 3 rounds of spades. They're all gone because I only need to rough the 1 club in dummy because the queen's now good, but I could throw it up. But I don't need to riff any clubs because I can throw one on the ace of diamonds and the king, queen of hearts are good. So I'm going to make 4 spades. But the robots could have done better, I think. Yes. Once again, let me show you the defense that they should have found. Um, Cash their ace king of clubs, cash their ace of hearts. Now, you see, if they play another club, I mean, I can ruff as high as I can there with the 10 of spades, but this hand can over ruff with the jack of spades. So they should have, if I come back. So the robots, if the robots only were to signal length to show the 9 of clubs and the 6 of clubs to show a doubleton. So what many people play is that when partner leads a king, they ask for a count signal, and the ace asks for an attitude signal. The robot always leads the king from ace king, but you can lead if you can have an agreement with your partner that if the ace is led, it asks for an attitude signal. Do you like the suit or not? And if the king is led, it asks for a count signal to say how many do you have. And most people would play high-low shows an even number. So here, if East plays the 9 and then the 6 on the king and ace, they would have shown 2. And this robot, or 4. But then they could have tried the 4th round of clubs and successfully promoted a trump trick for East. And that would have beaten it. So I've been lucky at the moment that the robots haven't found good defense. And it looks like that's been generally the case because everybody's making 4 spades and everybody's had, well, some people have gone off, but most people have had the same option as me and will have had the same leads. So have benefited from that same bad defense. Anyway, so now this aggressive weak jump overcall from the opponents has gotten our way. Partners open 1 diamond. 1 club rather. And we've got all these diamonds and hearts. Partners got a 1st round, 2nd round spade control. We could be making 6 no trumps here because we've got 8 diamond tricks. If partner's got ace king of clubs, and the queen's here, and we've got the ace of diamonds. As long as they got an entry to their hand, we've got some chances. I wonder what 3 spades means here. Q limit raise or better. So it says I got clubs. Here's 3 diamonds forcing. No, free bid 5. Oh, 13 plus total points. That's got to be forcing to gain. Looks like it. Looks. What does 3 spades do? That's 3 spades. Is that what does 4 spades say? 5 plus clubs, even bigger fit. So I've just got to bid 3 diamonds at the moment and see what partner does. They shouldn't pass. So they bid 3 no trumps. They've got a spade stop. Let's hope it's not a slow one. What does 4 no trumps mean? It's quantitative. Well, I'm bidding 6 no trumps and hoping they're not cashing the first 2 tricks. But we are off 2 aces. And I expect the switch to the spade now. winning with the 8, aren't I? Not that it really matters. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So it's possible that diamonds aren't breaking. So let's just check, shall we? Diamonds are breaking, so they're all coming in. They've only got 4, so 2 more to go. So we're going to claim 1 down. 17.9%. We just needed partner to have an ace. You never get in a position to use Roman keycard Blackwood to find out. Perhaps I should over 1 club just to bid for no trumps. Well, no, because then they could be losing 2 aces. Once partner bids 3 no trumps, there's no way I can ask for aces, I don't think. Unless maybe I could bid 4 diamonds and get to ask for aces. Don't know. Anyway, we're still in first place. And we've got about 16 points. It's 4-3-3, which I don't like, as I've told you many times in the past. But this is a 1 no trump. 2 clubs, no 4-card major, 3 no trumps. Once again, this is likely to be auction at all the tables, so it's all going to be on card play. And that's what I like in these videos, because we're really here to learn about the play of the cards. The Robots has its own bidding system, and you probably have your own bidding system, which is different. So this is mostly about the play of the cards. Leader the 9 of hearts. The 8's there. This looks like the Queen Jack are here, but the 9 means that the 8 and 10 will be equal against, will not be able to, I'll be able to knock out the other honor. There's no immediate danger in the other suits. So I expect to win this one. I expect the queen is there. But if I play the 10 and they win the queen, the ace and 8 will both be good, because you can see 9, Jack, King have gone. So there's only the queen. So I'm going to basically put them in with their queen, hoping it wasn't Queen Jack Doubleton. They're playing a diamond, which will give me an extra diamond trick. I expect this will lose to the queen. But now I've got ace, king, and jack. They're playing more diamonds. I've got an entry to dummy. So I'm going to win my jack now. I've got entries to my hand. Yeah. So this, right. So now, really, I want to knock out the ace of spades. And then I'll have, so I've got 2 tricks so far, 2 more diamonds is 4, a club is 5, hearts is 7. So by setting up 2 more spades, I'll have 9 tricks. So I want them to take the ace as soon as possible. So I'm leading the king to encourage them to do that. Another diamond. So they've all followed, everybody's followed to 3 rounds of diamonds. So this will get rid of that. So now I've got all the remaining tricks bar 1. And I've got to stop in every suit. I wonder if I lead the club, because one of my clubs can go on this heart. We know those 2 hearts are good. We've got 2 spade winners. So I've always got 9 tricks. I wonder if I think to be the only chance. I mean, I could play the ace of clubs and the king of clubs as singleton, but there isn't singleton, because that would give somebody 6 clubs, and the suits have all been breaking evenly. I'm going to hope that West has the king of clubs, and if I lead towards the queen, they play low. And if they do go up with the king and win, I've still got the rest of the tricks. So I'm going to do this. So East's got the king. Yep. 10 of spades comes, um, queen. Those two hearts are good. Throwing one of the clubs away. Jack of spades is good. And the king of diamonds is good. Ace of clubs. So I can claim the rest of the tricks. Trumps making 78.6%. Lots of people would manage to do the same. Actually, nobody's managed to make more tricks. And plenty of people have gone down by, well, they all have got the heart lead. The crucial thing was to see that the 9 of hearts meant that you could set up an extra heart trick and force them, and then they actually played one of the other suits that gave you your 9th trick. So that was your 8th trick in hearts, and then they played the diamond, which gave you the 9th trick. So here we are again. We've got another 18 count. This one, my intermediates are very poor here. I'm always keen to devalue these 18 counts. I get with the robot. I'll just open it with one no trump. 2 diamonds, it's a heart transfer for hearts. 2 hearts will play, and we're playing there. Right, so we may have lost out by doing this because the auction would have gone 1 club, 1 heart, 2 no trumps, and they've got 8. They would have then bid 3 diamonds, new minor forcing to see if I had 3 hearts. I could bid 3 spades to show the 4 spades, and then they would have bid 3 no trumps. So we really need to hope that 3 no trumps is going down here. Having found the jack of spades lead, that's quite hopeful. So we're in 2 hearts. So we're going to lose a spade trick. Shouldn't lose any clubs. And we've got a couple of diamond losers, but we might have to throw some away. And then we just hope we're not going to lose too many hearts. So let's play the 7. And the ace. We can't ruff anything in this hand, in the short trump hand, so there's no reason not to draw trumps. Ruffing in the short trump hand or setting up a long suit in the short trump hand might be reasons not to draw trumps, but those don't exist. I'm going to play the 8 of hearts here, and that drew the queen, so that's good. That means the 9's here. They might have 9 jack. They're going to cash the king of spades. They'll probably try another spade. No, the 9 of clubs. Well, I'm playing this from my hand. I'm going up with the ace of clubs. Am I going to ruff a spade now or just go to the ace of diamonds? I don't think I want to weaken my trumps. I'm just going to go to the ace of diamonds and see if the trumps split. Remember, there were 5 in dummy, 2 in our hand. That's 7. So they had 6. We know the 9 is here. And they had a doubleton. I'm going to throw a spade away. So I'm now, basically this hand's got a winning trump. We've won 5 tricks. We should get a trump and 2 clubs for 8. Maybe 3 clubs. I'm going to play the diamond to see if I can, and the king's there, so that's set up a diamond trick. 5 of clubs. We don't mind if this gets roughed because they'd just be roughing with a winner. So now we can play the queen of diamonds. Of diamonds. So we had to play the diamond then so that we could be sure of reaching it. And now we can play the queen of clubs. They follow. rough that. We have to rough it, and then we can lose this one. So we have, so we got 53% for that. So some people are making three no trumps, presumably. Yeah. And some people are going down. So one spade doubled by East. So it's over here again. Yeah, so if I open a club, it goes a heart there, and East comes in with a spade, and somehow we get around to managing to double it. But anyway, we're still in the lead, 70.9%. We got above average there just, but three no trumps would have been better if we'd made it. Some people didn't. Last hand, and we got three passes round to me. And I got 14 points and five spades. So that's as I've mentioned, I'm sure you all remember the law of 15. If not, I'm sure it'll come up when it's more relevant, but this is clearly, I think, a one spade opening, although the intermediates are very good and they've got King Jack Doubleton. I tend to like to stick to the robots bidding system so that so the robot would undoubtedly be opening this one spade, and most people will. But then the robot's most likely to respond one no trump, and then the lead will come through this. It's all been the wrong way. I'm going to open this hand one no trump. Yeah, all these intermediates really make it worth 15 points. Let's see if I've made the right decision. Well, possibly. We've got one spade. Undoubtedly, North's going, if we don't hear anything from West, North's going to bid one no trump, and then it would be non-forcing because they were a passed hand. So one no trump will be played from the other hand. You probably wouldn't have got spade lead anyway, but we're going to take this heart trick. We're going to attempt to unblock the diamonds. Playing the jack because I hope they wouldn't take the ace and play a heart. They haven't. They played a spade. I'm going to take this spade because I don't want them switching to a heart. I'm going to cash my king of diamonds so that I can get, so when I'm in dummy, I can play the queen. So it's even though we only had six diamonds, doesn't look like there's extreme distribution around. But the 10 of diamonds appearing, they might be 5-2, but they didn't lead them. If this hand had five diamonds, it might have led them against no trump. So we've got three winners. We've won three tricks so far. We've got three winners dummy. We really don't want to play clubs out of our hand. But in the bidding, we've hidden the fact that we have a 5-card spade suit. So I'm going to lead the 9 of spades now. And they crashed the king and queen. So that leaves 10 and ace. So now they're giving me my diamond trick. What am I going to throw away? I think I'm going to throw away. I'm going to throw away a spade that might potentially be a winner. I'm still, yeah, after the ace and 10 have gone. I think so. Aha. So this hand's turned up with 5 diamonds. This hand only had 2. They've thrown the 4 of clubs away. Well, I don't think there's any point in ducking the diamond is that I'll only have to find another discard. Now, I'm going to see this mate tempt them to go up with the ace of clubs. Well, I'm going to cover the jack with the king. The ace will come here. Somewhere there's a queen of clubs that's a winner. They're now playing their spades. I think we can get rid of the four of diamonds here. Spades are broken. So eight of spades is a winner, but there's no more spades out. Well, there's only one club above the 10 out as well. So I'm going to throw a club. And I'm going to throw a club from that hand. There's another diamond coming. And this time I am going to throw the spade. And I'm going to throw the club from dummy. Win the ace of hearts, play a club and hope that there's a Doubleton club. Now, no. So this is 2 off for 17%. And that taken us out of first place. It might have done. No, we're still in first place, just about. I'd be interested to know what the other tables did do. If no trump played from the other hand was better, or perhaps it went one spade, one no trump, two clubs, and they played in two clubs at the other table. That doesn't look very pretty. I still can't see the other tables, but possibly the opponents came in. One spade, one no trump. Perhaps they came in with two diamonds. No. Keep, there we go. Board 8. One no trump -2 by North. We have to get out for 1 and 2 spades -1. 2 spades -2. Yeah, so that's by North. I'm the only South playing it. So doesn't look like it was an advantage for South to play, though I thought it might be. Just have a look at double dummy. Am I always down 2? No, they didn't. No, I could have got out for down 1. So I misplayed that. Getting down for out 1 would have been 67%, and I'd have got a much better score. But I still won anyway. So I hope you found that useful. And there's lots of the hands were on the card play rather than the bidding. Everybody was going to be in the same contract. And that's the main purpose of these videos. And if you do find them useful and like them, please do particularly subscribe to the channel or click the like button. All that helps YouTube place more of these videos in front of bridge players. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.